Otak, Han here. Human sexuality is the capacity for human to have erotic experiences and responses. Know that sexuality is a spectrum, consists of gay, lesbian, bisexual, and even straight. But some are more controversial than others, such as necrophilia, pedophilia, bestiality. But what about robosexuality? Being aroused by statues, dolls, mannequins, and other figurative objects is not something new. In fact, in the 17th century, sailors created makeshift masturbatory dolls out of sewn cloth or old clothes for sexual releases on long voyages. They were referred to as dames de voyage. But those are dolls, they are inanimate objects, unlike robots which are programmed by a computer capable of carrying out complex series of tasks automatically. Autonomous. Once a robot reaches a certain level of self-awareness and complexity, it becomes sentient. And when it's able to perceive and feel things independently, will it willingly love us humans? How would it assimilate into our world? To be honest, they've already did. Kind of. Your cell phone can manage everything from your social security number to your latest purchase from Amazon. Even Google are making self-driving cars. Robots are essentially part of our lives. And robots that are closely resembles a human being will greatly affect people much differently than the less anthropomorphic one. Robots such as Data from Star Trek are so integrated into human society it wants to feel, sense, and be aware of the world like a human, whether through pain, joy, anger, love, or even fear.
That I am crying.
It seems to desire a soul, a soulmate. Will we be able to achieve domestic partnership between robots and humans? Maybe. A French woman by the name Lilly is currently engaged to her partner, InMoovator, a 3D printed robot she designed herself. She explained that she is only attracted by the robots and really dislikes physical contact with human flesh. Now some might find that odd and even absurd, but the future has a weird habit of laughing at ourselves. You see, there's a genuine fear of technology will evolve so fast that society won't be able to catch up with it. But contrary to popular belief, society does change more rapidly than we like to imagine. Currently, there's no law regarding robot-human intermarriages, but according to co-founder of Intelligent Toys, Dr. David Levi, robo-marriages may be recognized by the state well within the next 35 years. He believes that real-life human-robot marriages will mark a positive step forward for society, and some even suggested that it will solve some of the taboo sexual orientation. Now, 35 years may seem very close by and far-fetched, but remember, 35 years ago, same-sex marriages was considered illegal in most first-world countries. There are millions of people out there who, for various reasons, don't have anyone to love, or anyone who loves them. And for these people, Dr. David Levi truly believes that robots are going to be the answer. If society can catch up with the change of technology, when will technology be able to catch up with human intelligence? Nick Bostrim, a Swedish philosopher at the University of Oxford, conducted a survey amongst the AI leading experts with the question, by which year will there be a 50% probability that we will achieve human-level machine intelligence? We define human level here as the ability to perform almost any job at least as well as an adult human.
And the median answer was 2040 or 2050, depending on precisely which group of experts we asked.
No matter 20, 50 or even 100, it's irrelevant. As long as there's progress being made, no matter how small, robots will catch up with human intelligence and surpass us in an event called the intelligence boom. Electronic circuits functions about 1 million times faster than a biochemical one. An ultra-intelligent robot can perform 20,000 years of human-level intellectual work in a week after week. after week. Steve Jobs once said, humans are tool builders. We build tools that can dramatically amplify our innate human abilities. I believe that computer will be ranked at near, if not at the top, as history unfolds. It is the most awesome tool we've ever invented. But, ironically, the first ultra-intelligent robot that humans make will be the last invention that human make. Thank you.
Too close.
Oh, it's a dog. That's awesome.
Is having an affair with a robot considered cheating? Well, if you're living a lie in a form that only benefits you without the consent of your significant other, then yes.